In this video, we're going to talk about using sales videos to aid the sales process. All these videos that have been on landing pages such as VSL pages, mini webinar pages, even full-time webinars, really any sales-based video that we've used to generate applications and even scheduled calls into the business. Remember what I said a couple videos ago? There's a huge statistic to keep in mind. Let's say 2,000 people a day hit a client's page. Less than 5% of people actually watch the video that landed on that page. I looked at a whole bunch of other clients that were running a similar type of funnel. It was very similar statistics across the board. At most, it was like 9% of people that actually hit the page actually watched the video. And by watch, I mean literally like just pressing play on the video. I don't actually mean like watching it through all the way. I mean literally 5 to 9% of people literally just press play. So what does that actually mean? Are these videos dead? No, it just means we need to actually change the way we actually use these videos. As the business owner, as a salesperson in the business, you have to use these things as a sales aid now. They're no longer the entry point into the funnel. They're at a lower point in the process of buying. So as an example, if the entry point in the past has been videos, it's no longer videos. Consumer behavior shows that people are very willing to actually fill out forms where they express some form of interest, where they answer a few questions, and then they can expect to be contacted. Once they're actually contacted via phone or text and you've actually successfully talked to this person, this is when the sales videos come into play. We can ask questions to people like, hey, so you filled out a form of ours online. I have a few minutes to talk now, or I can talk later today. If you also have any questions, feel free to shoot those over via text. Let's say they choose the last option where they actually want to go back and forth with you maybe a few times with some questions. My bet is your sales video probably answers a few of these questions that they're going to have in the initial contact phase. When they actually text you over a few questions, make sure you answer them right away. Make sure even if you have a full video, you still want to give them like a direct answer, but make sure that you plug in the video as an option to get a lengthier answer. So as an example, let's use a $10,000 price point for a trade school that helps veterans break into a new career. I'm selling an offer where people are going to invest $10K into their education. They'll get the training and the certifications they need to break into a new and exciting career that pays them on average $80K a year, $100K a year. Okay, that's the type of offer that we've articulated in the ad, and we've got the customer who just filled out the form about the offer. They said, yes, I have 10K worth of liquid cash that I'm willing to invest into my education. I am a active service duty member looking to transition careers. And now that we have reached out, we'll say something like, hey, what's going on, lead? Saw you filled out a form of ours about the training program. I have a few minutes to talk now if you're available, or I can also do that later today. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot those over. Customer says, yeah, I actually do have a couple questions quick. How does your transition period work? I should answer the question by saying, hey, yeah, so here's how the transition period works. Just like a super short, direct answer. Here's some details about it. By the way, here's a short video that goes over the transition period in a little bit more detail if you want to watch it. That is a great way to both answer the question and get the person to potentially watch the video. Now, to be extremely clear, we want to consider all of the commonly asked questions that we get and actually get those turned into videos with lengthier answers. As an example, if you analyzed all of the questions that you're asked in these text messages and on phone calls with these potential leads, you're going to want to in turn give that feedback to people like myself as the marketers, so I can actually go and tell the client, hey, this is the types of videos that we need to be shot, or you tell the business owner directly. I get this question a lot on the phone. It'd be great if we could get these turned into videos. You're going to want to have a bunch of like 2 to 3 minute videos going over all the commonly asked questions. So here's how it actually looks in sales conversation. So, hey, boom, here's a short video on how that transition period actually works. Oh, great. That was super helpful. Thank you. I have another question. How long does it actually take to find a job after the program? Do you guys help with this process? Great question, lead. It actually takes anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks for our graduates to find a job. We do help you find the job and make sure it's a good fit for you. Here's a short video going over that in more detail on how the transition period works after our program if you want to learn more. See, these videos are extremely helpful, but we don't want to force people to watch them. We still want to give people the answers. I'm the type of buyer where those little answers that you give me, that'll be more than enough If you're not clear on it, then I'll maybe go check out the video and appreciate that you put it there. I'm not going to expect though that you'd respond by only sending a video. So let's use the transition period as an example again. Hey, so I just had a quick question. How does your transition period from your program to a career actually work? Yeah, so here's a super short 1-minute video actually going over that. Dude, it takes me 10 seconds to actually read your text. It takes me 1 full minute to watch the video. I'm gonna bias towards that short answer 10 times out of 10. Different customers are different. Typically, highly detailed customers will actually be the ones who will go through and actually watch every video that you send them. Whereas most people, once again, are going to be very conservative with their time, especially when they are coming through social media and trying to figure out whether it's even a fit for them or not. So remember, sales videos is a tool. I want to have my main presentation videos now used a little farther down in the sales process. I want to create several smaller videos that can actually be used in what we call sales aids. These videos, simply put, are going to be individually sent out. They're typically the most commonly asked questions, and we're going to use them as well in our sales process after we've established contact and people actually start asking questions. Obviously, the more data that we can get someone to consume, simply put, the higher probability is that they're going to actually buy from us or at least be willing to jump on a Zoom call. Make sure you develop all these videos. Don't be lazy about it. These will help you a ton with making more money and getting more people on the phones or on Zoom to actually close.